And in the scriptures, there's a guy named Peter. He renounces Christ 3 times. Don't do this, guys. If you're offered to be beheaded, just get beheaded instead. It's much better. Now, if you study it in the Bible, there's a scripture where it says, go and get the disciples. Oh, yeah, and Peter. The Bible stops calling Peter a disciple. You can't renounce Christ and then be his disciple. So that's an example of the power in the tongue in the Bible. Jesus is the Redeemer, and he redeemed Peter. How did he do it? He said, Peter, do you love me? Peter, do you love me? Peter, do you love me? How many times?
3 times.
So if we've spoken curses out of our mouth, that goes out into the spirit realm, and the enemy can pick it up and say that's a contract. You know, some of us when we were teenagers, we said, oh, I'm going to kill myself. God can't answer that prayer. So another spirit will answer that prayer. So a spirit of suicide and death comes along and says, well, God can't help you with what you want, but I can. So people say these things out loud that only a demon can answer. And so we need to unsay the things that we've said. And so what are the things that we've said? Well, what about I'll always be sick, or I'll have this disease, my mum had this disease, I'm going to have this disease. You just come into agreement with that generational demon. It's saying, yes, I want you to believe all I am is a disease and not a spirit. Some people say to me, gee, I hope it's not a spirit, this disease I've got. I go, I hope it is. If it's a demon, it's much easier to get healed.